we have crypto frogs, Twitch hacks, and AI recipes. Let's get into this. No! So this is about Rainy Loon. Oh, no. I love their art. I have a bunch of their artwork. They did a Daiso collab, and then they did a Target collab, but I have like almost everything that they had in Daiso. I bought like all of it because their frog art is so cool. And Rachel posts, hey, quick question. How does one report a cryptocurrency for stealing your art and making a coin based on it? I mean, I know I draw criminal frogs and this is very on brand, but I would like it to stop. This is the post. This is the account. It's called Criminal Frog or Criminal Frog SOL. And they have a crypto coin called Krog or something. And it just all uses Rainy's artwork. This is all Rainy's art.
Okay, what the fuck is this? What is this? Who made a cryptocurrency? What does this mean? What does any of this mean? Okay, go back. What is happening here? No, stop. Stop! Okay, what?
Dude, this is so gross and it sucks because it's so violating. You have your artwork, your brand, like Rainy is known for those frogs. It must feel so violating just to see all of your artwork and stuff for crypto. All of these crypto coins, by the way, I don't know who's buying them, man, but a lot of money gets lost in stuff like this. It just must suck seeing your artwork being used to endorse something that you don't believe in, that you don't support, that you don't agree with. And you know what the worst part is? Look at this. Criminal Frog posted, Frog has been busy. At Rainy Loon, there's a 4.2% supply just for you. No way you have the audacity to steal Rainy's artwork, then offer Rainy a meager 4.2% of your stupid crypto coin that nobody wants because it's freaking garbage and you're gonna lose money on it. And look at this, day one of trying to get Rainy Loon to notice us by posting Rainy's stolen artwork on April 28th. And here they have a post, we found a coin of your art and decided to send it. 4.2% wallet is for Rainy Loon, the artist. And the one person they follow is Rainy Loon. That is so fucking weird. And then here we have this person, Chizio, writing, we love your art and would like you to join us on this journey. And Rainy says, no, I don't want this journey. I want to go home. Artist Rex says, now that is a violation. And Rainy says, please, I am so honored they saved me a whopping 4%. And Criminal Frog says, we got supply for you to join the community. We have no foul intentions. And Rainy says, your intentions are foul. You stole my art. Stealing is my job. And Chiro adds, the way they're in your replies trying to convince you they're doing you a favor is foul. And Rainy says, I am so confused why they are begging to be noticed by me. And David says, you need an IP lawyer to contact them. If they're using your IP that your corporate overlords are also using, your corporate overlords' IP lawyers may want to get involved as well. But get a lawyer ASAP. You have to defend your artwork in order to maintain ownership of it. And Rainy says, email my lawyer, but he's out of office. So this absolutely sucks. I'm so sorry for Rainy. This is so violating. Their art is really cool. I like their art. I have their like acrylic case. Wait, let me show you guys. I have more of their artwork, but this is just one. I got it at Daiso. It's their like angry frog. It's an acrylic like pen holder. I love it. I keep it on my bookshelf over there though. And then we have our second story. This is about Twitch fraud. And this sucks. So this is posted by Prawn Star Itzy. Itzy writes, my Twitch got hacked despite 2FA. Somebody purchased gifted subs to themselves for almost $1,000. I'm going to end myself. At Twitch support, is there any way I can get this disputed and my money back, please? I do not authorize these. I don't know these people. This was 2,239 Swedish krona. I don't know how that converts to USD. So 2,200 krona converts to about 227 USD. And then 2,239 gifted to user B. And then another 2,000 used for 10 tier 3 subs to another streamer. So all of this sums up to about maybe 600 USD. So Adoboy adds, contact your bank to freeze those transactions. They deal with Twitch banning you for the frozen transaction. And Itzy says, 2 of these are through PayPal and I don't have very good experiences with them helping me. Adoboy says, still contact your bank since ultimately money will be leaving from it. The problem will be PayPal will be very pissy about not getting the money from the bank. And Itzy says, no, 2 of these are through PayPal with the money from that account, not my bank. The third is from my bank, but I doubt they're able to help on a weekend. I think like Adoboy thinks that it was like withdrawing from the bank account linked to PayPal, where it sounds like 2 were the money in PayPal. Like Itzy probably had like, I don't know, X amount of money in PayPal and it withdrew that not through the bank. But this is really scary because if they can do this through 2FA, right? Like how is that even possible? And then Itzy added another post. So this is like extra context, right? Where 28 gifted subs tier 2, 28 gifted subs tier 2, and then 10 gifted tier 3 subs. For more context, Itzy adds, I also never got an email anywhere about any successful login. Literally the only reason I noticed something was off because I happened to check my email and had PayPal receipts sent to me. So Itzy also adds, for context, I'm exhausted and need to rest, but thank you for trying to help me with this. It means a lot. To clear things up, 2 charges were made with the amount directly in my PayPal, so my bank can't help with those. No, I don't use PayPal as my main bank. No, I have not clicked any scummy links sent to my email. I'm one person, I live alone, and pay my own rent and bills. Losing this amount of money is scary as I don't have anyone else to lean on financially. And then Itzy made a statement the next day stating that they woke up and that they really appreciate everybody offering to help financially, but they don't want to impact other people's funds too, which is really sweet. Then Itzy posts, "Oh my god, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's reached out, offered to help, and spread the word. I'm gonna cry again. I don't know if they'll take action against the channels who gifted themselves, but at least I'm getting my money back." So here, the Twitch email reads, "Hello, Prawnstar Itzy. Thank you for reaching out about this unauthorized subscription purchase. It appears as though your sign-in info was compromised leading to this. If charges were taken, these have been refunded and will be reaching the original payment method account balance used within the next 10 working days." And then Itzy posted this very sweet post thanking everybody for all of their help, that they were very stressed out about losing that much money and that it was a large sum, but they're very happy that everything was resolved and they're waiting for their refund to process. So that's really good to hear. I'm really glad I was able to get sorted out, but that is always super, super scary because it happens, man. It happens. And it's scary if you have 2FA because you would think you're safe with 2FA, you know? And we have the final story. This was sent to me by one of you guys, Glavolia. Thank you. And this was really funny. Well, it's like sad, but I found it kind of humorous. So I put it at the end, but they sent me this website that they found that has recipes on it. And apparently it used to have regular photos. And then one day all the photos swapped to AI. It's a French website, but wow, look at all these delicious AI foods, guys. Oh my goodness. I love sausage sushi. I really love it when my plates melt into each other. Delicious. Don't know what this is supposed to be. There's a bread that fell off the plate. That's chill. What's wrong with the musubi over here? I don't know what's happening here. These look like cabbages in sushi rolls. That's not really appetizing. And their whole page is filled with AI. It's actually wild. Let's just take a look. Oh my god, we could learn how to make these. Delicious. Why is there like cream leaking out of the bananas? Like these banana slices have stuff leaking. That looks wrong. That looks very wrong. Also, the custard is like, why is it like stringy? I don't, is it supposed to look like that? I don't cook, but like something looks wrong. All right, we got a recipe on how to make chips, except the chips don't follow like physics. Olive cake? I'm American. Is this a thing? I mean, I guess if you really like olives. I like olives and Spam. I don't know if I would eat it in like a cake, but that's on you. Entrees. How to boil an egg in an air fryer, I guess. What in the hell is going on here? Yeah, I love olives. Don't get me wrong. Just, I don't want it in a cake. The thing is, like, I don't know, man. You know, if I go to your website and you have recipes and you're supposed to teach me how to cook, I want to see how the food's gonna look like. You know, if you're gonna give me like AI generated images, I don't trust you anymore because your food must have looked ugly. Right? That would be like the only reason you would use AI to then replace the image of your cooked food. Then I don't trust your food anymore because if you didn't like it enough to use the actual photo of your food, I'm not gonna like it if I cook it because I'm clearly gonna make it worse than you and you didn't even like your own food. So it's the same thing when brands have started to use AI to sell their products. And if you do that, I guaranteed wouldn't buy it. One, because I don't morally agree with AI generated images in the first place. But secondly, because that must mean that your products suck because you couldn't use the original photos of it. Like, why can't you just show me the original pictures? Unless it looked bad. Then why would I want to buy it if it looked bad? This is just weird, man. Ugh, I hate AI. Ugh, get this shit out of it. Anyways, I could ramble about how icky this is for a long time, but I just thought it was humorous because they apparently used to actually have actual photos. Then they swapped everything to like AI. No, this one is funny though. Look at all these bendy churros over here. The thing with the AI people is that they're not gonna think they're doing anything wrong, and there's really nothing you can do to convince them. I still try, but they're so set in their ways, they don't want to believe it because people who are down to like ignore the morals of stealing, like your moral argument wouldn't win. They just genuinely don't care. But after covering these stories, go send love to all parties involved, maybe accept the AI recipe, you know, show love to Rainy Loon. I love their art is so good. And Itzy as well. Having that much money like stolen from you, thankfully they got it back, but still for those like couple of days that they were kind of in limbo wondering whether they're going to get their money back, that is a lot of anxiety to be dealing with and I feel so bad for them. I'm glad it was resolved though. Hopefully that crypto scam coin can also be resolved because that is weird. I'll have them linked down below, but if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on VGen. I sell art there now, and I also have a coffee with free resources for streamers and creators, and I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. Hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos. Peace.